Hello, welcome to the queue. Operation Skyfall. It is CCP Russia turn 5. Yeah, we're moving along. We've got our purchase, $3 for CCP will buy an infantry. Um, what did Russia have there? 17, 18, 23. They're spending 17 on a paratrooper, fighter, and we're going to lend lease the KMT, not the French, an anti-aircraft gun. One thing we did discover in our dice rolls, our secret forces, our secret police discovered that the dice we were rolling was influenced heavily by the British, which kept us from rolling that 5 or 6 that we desperately needed last turn. So they will be banished to Siberia. So they will work in the salt mines, and we will replace them with these glorious Russian dice. So the root of our problem has been discovered. Of course, we don't get to roll till next turn now, but we'll put that there. All right. So, all right. Moving on, CCP, let's do their combat. All right, their combat is over. Let's do their movements. We got an infantry and 2 mountains from Senshi coming into Singhai. We have a cavalry from Singhai going into Sikang. And we will place our 1 infantry we purchased in Singhai. So that gives us 3 infantry, 2 mountain, 2 militia, and then, of course, the 2 KMT infantry. That's the end of the turn. They collect 2 for the next turn. So we'll get rid of that dollar. Let's move on to Russia's turn. They do have 1 tech roll because of that faulty British dice we were using. Jets at an 8. All right, so let's move on to, well, let's not purchase. We got some movements to do here. Let's start with, we do actually have a battle. I forgot. We are strategically bombing, again, the same port with our newfound success for last turn. We're going to bomb this major shipyard. And the Spanish nationalist has decided to come up and intercept. So the intercept dice will be the Spanish at 3, although I think they should be at 1. The Republican fighter and the Republican bomber. Hopefully I said that in the right order. So we're going to roll these all at once, see who gets shot down. If anybody, 3. So we did shoot down 1 of their fighters. So goodbye, fighter. That was nice. Now let's bomb the port. So there'll be just the medium bomber. So there'll be 1 anti-aircraft shot at, let's see, I do need a 12. No, I need, let's use one of our Russian dice. All right, so this will be the damage on the shipyard, and this will be the anti-aircraft. The anti-aircraft is 3. Oh, well, it lasted, what, 1 round of success. So we do lose that. We got, I forget what the damage was. Let me go back and look. It's 4. So I don't have a 4. My markers are on the other table. So I will just put 4 orange chips right there for now. But it is 4 damage on the shipyard. The fighter goes back to Barcelona. Not Barcelona. Well, that's the city there. Catalonia. So our bombing days are over. But, our Russian dice was nice. So let's get that out of there. That's dead. So throw it over there for now. Now we'll get on to our non-coms. We've got 1 infantry in Buryatia, which will go over to Angara. 1 infantry from Chita will go to Buryatia. 1 infantry from Chita will rail over here to Primorsky Krai, just on a defensive maneuver. And then this militia here will rail out of Chita. It's a militia all the way to the Crimea there. So that's our 2 rail movements. We have a motorized here in Leningrad. We'll come up 1, 2 into Karelia. And our Navy. The submarine will go through the canal into C Zone A14. The heavy cruiser and destroyer will go 1-2 into A14, and our torpedo boat destroyer will go 1-2 into A10. Well, that looks black. It's brown. It's a dark brown. It's not painted like the other Russian ones. All right, so that is it. I don't really have anything else I want to move. Is that correct? Oh, I do. This cruiser, heavy cruiser that is the Spanish, will move out 1-2 into A44. The destroyer will join it, and so will that coastal sub. So they are all neat. I don't want to give the Germans the opportunity to roll for capturing that cruiser. All right, so that is it for the movements. For the combat, which kind of failed. Well, not really. We took down a plane and put 4 damage on that port, so that's a good deal. All right, that is it. Let's place our goods. A paratrooper and a fighter. The fighter goes in Smolensk. Yeah, there's an air base there, and the paratrooper goes there as we get closer to war. All right, so the Lend-Lease will come out of this port here in Primorsky Krai. Ding, 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 ding. The French have allowed us to come up their railroad and into Yunnan. Thank you, France. That pretty much is the end of the turn. Let's collect some cash. We don't get to roll this time, so we're at, what, 14. So we're going to get, let's get rid of that. There's 12, 13, 14, and 6. So we'll have 20 for next turn. We get to roll a dice for income. CCP has 2 for next turn. The things that changed, we got an infantry in Primorsky Krai, an infantry in Buryata, infantry in Angara. We added a militia to Crimea. We added a motorized to Karelia. We placed a airborne infantry and a fighter in Smolensk. Well, the airborne infantry was in Leningrad. The fighter was in Smolensk. Oh, you know what? We forgot to roll all those stinking recruitment rolls. I'll do that here after I get through these ships. In A14 now is 3 destroyers, 1 light cruiser, 1 heavy cruiser, 4 submarines. Our torpedo boat destroyer is almost there to where we need to be. It's in A10. Let's roll those dice for the recruitment rolls. So CCP is now up to 2. Hooray! All right, so let's grab a dice. Nope. All right, the Mongolians are still at 4. They succeed. All right, so we will put this infantry here into central Mongolia on the Genghis Khan line that we are forming defensively. All right, now the Republicans in Spain are down to 2. Oh, man, I should have walked on to that other one. Oh, well, didn't matter. I'd just be trading 1 for 1. All right, so that's it for the CCP and Russia turn. Next up will be Japan later this evening.